Welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it 24-13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stuck for the loss by Devin White.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On second down, ETN once more.
Holding offense.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Now Lawrence. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Let's go.
Pickett. This will be caught by Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll try and run the option. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And now out come the Jags. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. ETN up the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 8. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On second down, ETN once more. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Pickett. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. In motion right, Campbell. Pickett now from the gun here. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. In motion right, Campbell. After the sack on 1st down, Pickett gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shipley. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They're going to keep it on the ground. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Draw play, ETN. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's Logan Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. Able to slither by. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.